Lil Durk's lawyers have just filed new paperwork asking for the case to be dismissed, claiming prosecutors made a major mistake. It was announced that Durk filed a new motion to dismiss, arguing that the second superseding indictment is too vague. If the judge does not dismiss the case, the defense is requesting a bill of particulars, which would force prosecutors to clearly explain the coded language allegedly used, the nature of the bounty, the date it was offered, who it was offered to, and under what circumstances. In the filing, Durk's lawyers are demanding that prosecutors show actual evidence where Lil Durk personally offered a bounty on Quando Rondo. They are asking what exact reward or opportunity Durk allegedly promised, when it was offered, and at what time. In a normal court case, this information is usually disclosed by now. However, prosecutors have not provided these details, leading Durk's legal team to believe the government may not even have the evidence they claim to have. Because of this situation, things reportedly took a turn for the worse for Lil Durk. He was placed into indefinite solitary confinement after a correctional officer allegedly found a cell phone inside his jail cell.
They got Lil Durk in a hole for basically some BS. And right now we're going to show the paperwork. They saying that he was caught with a cell phone, and basically that's not true. They trying to keep him in a hole, do a lot of things that they shouldn't be doing or whatever, but they're trying to make a point because they saying that me and him is privileged and we got so many things going on, and it's a lot of BS.
Before Durk was taken to solitary confinement, reports say someone attempted to attack him inside the jail earlier that day. Following the incident, Lil Baby reacted on social media, tweeting, "I don't care about nothing else other than Durk right now. Free the bro." On the streets, many have linked this situation to the recent killing of Durk's close associate, Glee, in Chicago. This has raised questions about retaliation and who may have wanted revenge. Some believe all signs point toward Quando Rondo and his camp, especially since Durk is currently facing charges connected to the killing of Quando's close friend, Lil Pab. Coincidentally, on the same day, reports surfaced about the attempted incident involving Lil Durk. Quando Rondo and Lil Tim both released interviews. Instead of showing hatred toward Durk, they said they wished the situation had been handled differently. However, some fans believe this could be an act to make themselves look better in the eyes of federal investigators, while others speculate there may be more going on behind the scenes.
No, like, shit, I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von who did it, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, yeah, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying him shit like that, because I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like, they ain't never popped that shit off. That would have never happened like that.
This caused Quando Rondo to say something similar to Lil Tim.
Whoever on my side, they got kids and a mama that 100% love them. And at the end of the day, bro, all this bull that we talking about is stupid. That could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out or whatever. Like, it could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way.
These are two well-known rivals ops of Lil Durk, and suddenly, they were praising him. Many believe they acted quickly because Durk might get released soon. A new report stated, according to Durk's father, Durk is being released on bond. This was his third attempt, and his lawyers made such a strong offer that the judge can't refuse it.
Just left the courtroom for the bond hearing for my son for the release for the third time. This time it was very fair. The judge was very fair. He wasn't pro-prosecutor, he wasn't pro-defense, but he was pro-justice. So he listened to all the evidence, and and he's gonna give a ruling in the next few days about what his position is for the bond. But we were very pleased at how it turned out. So continue, family, friends, and fans, continue to keep us in your prayers, and we thank you. And inshallah, God willing, this be victorious for it, that we have a good ruling in our favor.
Prosecutors have begun dropping some evidence against him. The report says, during Durk's court hearing, prosecutors told the judge they were willing to discard evidence, but they read it aloud in court before dismissing it. This included the lyric evidence from Durk's raps. Witnesses also mentioned incidents like Quando yelling no on the sidewalk, which relates to this report.
Now the search is on for 3 people who police say at a Savannah rapper a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
However, the way the evidence was dropped was seen as corrupt. Instead of dismissing it quietly, prosecutors revealed it publicly to make Durk look worse. This drew reactions from people like Charleston White.
This is a real victory. Now that demonic force was a dark force. It was a dark energy. I think we now finally get to put that fire out. I don't think we'll hear drill music ever again. I don't think drill rappers would ever be celebrated ever again. Down goes the drill. So this is a victory for law-abiding Americans who like hip-hop music but don't like the killing part of it.
Charleston White disagrees with Durk being released, but a professional lawyer shared his thoughts on the prosecutors dropping evidence.
The other allegation they backed away from, which is huge, it shows the weakening of the case. Previously, the prosecution had alleged that Durk paid the bounty for through one of his co-defendants, and they named the co-defendant. Now they've backed off that allegation. They're not actually saying that Durk paid the bounty through the co-defendant or anyone else. And the fact that they're not saying that suggests that previously they thought they were going to be able to prove that he paid the bounty through this guy. And now they know we're not going to be able to prove that he paid the bounty through this guy.
Durk's official lawyer, Drew, called the charges a joke.
The case is as follows. So there was an indictment that did not name him, right? It had named others, and then there was an unindicted person. And then 3 weeks later, that indictment was what's called the first superseding indictment, and it does name him. The indictment was identical, except the unnamed person now became Durk Banks. And this is the really important part, Ak. The second indictment, what's called the first superseding indictment, only had one new fact. It had one new fact, and that was it alleged that there was a video by Durk that celebrated and monetized this.
The judge would deny Durk's bond. Federal authorities say he would have to give up all his property and go broke to be granted bond, fearing he might use his wealth to place bounties on witnesses.
No bond for Lil Durk. Let me tell you about what options he has left and why the bond was denied this time. Now, he's in federal court on a murder for hire charge where he faces the possibility of life in prison. What that means is under the federal law, it is presumed that you do not get a bond because the charge and the penalty are so serious. So your lawyer has to go out there and show why you should get a bond. Now, ultimately, what the district judge decided to deny the bond on was a couple of factors. There's a couple $1 million being put up, but it's not all being put up by Durk. Some of it is from the label, and ultimately Durk has a lot more money and assets than what's being put up. So if I let him out on bond and he tries to flee, he's going to have tons of assets and money at his disposal.
A fan commented on the case, saying, "If you think Durk was denied bond because he's rich, you know nothing about this case." Day's brother snitched on members secretly. His statements were concerning, especially the body cam footage of him begging to snitch on Durk and associates. Lil Durk's lawyers requested an extended bond proposal, raising questions about what Ted told the feds. Ted is D's brother, and D is Durk's main associate, so his cooperation is significant. Ted's capture came after he was found with a firearm.
Really? Sure, okay. Who had it? What about that? Man had it with an extended clip. That's cool though, right?
Ted was quickly arrested and taken to the police station. Normally, members of their group would stay silent, but Ted immediately offered to talk to avoid jail, saying, "I swear I'll tell you everything about the passings."
Come on. Hey, stop it. Stop it.
I tell you about the money, I swear to God, I tell you about the money. Please get back to my son, I tell you about everything. I swear to God, I tell you, I will tell you, please, 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 I swear, please.
While waiting in a holding cell, Ted prepared to provide information on members he knew, hoping to get out of jail quickly.
Hey, Holmes, you gotta relax. I can't understand. I used to be like, what's the number? That's what you're saying, man.
We're gonna do what to do for you, right?
See what we can do for you. You gotta relax.
Relax, man. Wow. You get a bunch of crib.
You laugh. Give me no, I'm saying, what you talking about? I'm trying to get that.
There was some confusion with court paperwork. Fans initially thought D was snitching because of the last name, but it was Ted. Additionally, Ted's cousin Vivani also cooperated with the authorities, and Lil Durk's friend Boo tried to calm everyone down.
No motherfucker know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the be going on for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this. Y'all just be weird as hell. That's what I be talking about, man. Like, first y'all that threw the jams rumors out there. Now y'all talking about Vonnie a snitch, gang. A snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on for real. All my kids, y'all really just be running. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because of you motherfuckers, y'all be trying to get them put under the jail.
Academics interviewed Vanny's dad, who claimed Durk had involvement in King Von's death.
I'm gonna give you this. It's a back door and I got all the pieces. That's all I'm gonna tell you. As Durk asked Vonnie, is it open? Vonnie told him it's off the hinges.
Wait. Are you talking about the Von? Like King Von?
Listen very carefully. When the payment was made to Little Tim, the next day or the same day, Durk asked Vonnie, was it open? This is what he asked him, was it open? This was the exact words, was it open? He told him it's off the hinges.
Are you saying that Vonnie backdoor King Von? No way. That was right in there.
You heard what I just said. Guess what? You need motive first, right? I got bankers. I got bankers that'll testify that or will make a contract or make a statement to you and let you know that this is the amount of money he had, this is what he had, this is that, another. You need motive first and foremost. I got text messages from the lawyer letting you know that who told on Durk before, who told on Von before.
At first, it seems crazy that Durk would want this, but Van and Durk were involved in a criminal case together before Van passed. After Van's death, the case ended in a private settlement, suggesting Durk may have shifted blame to Van. King Von was also gaining influence, which may have caused jealousy. Vonnie's father elaborated further.
Why would Durk want Von?
Let me give you this. First of all, you didn't sign your rights over. You ain't in no 360 deal. First of all, you can't bring nobody into the business and they surpass you. How you bring me to the table when I pass you up? Don't nobody want their cheap spot taken, do they?
That's an interesting thing.
Dude was signing the boys. Ron wasn't no.
That's interesting. I did find out that Von didn't have any contractual ties to Durk like that, which was interesting.
Come on, man. He wasn't even signed to him. How's this his friend? He lied on Breakfast Club and said, "Hey, you think your man would be sitting here with $300,000 worth of jewelry on and he not have an attorney? He got a public defender."
Tweet revealed Vonnie's dad claiming Durk had been involved. Fans noted Durk often went live on Instagram during the deaths of Von, Lil Pab, and FBG Duck, possibly as an alibi. Vanny's dad was upset that his son switched to cooperating with the feds, tweeting, "Vanny allegedly orchestrated Lil Pab and King Van's deaths."
Oh no, he ain't take my rights. He ain't responding no back to me because this is on a tablet. He on a jail tablet when I sent that to him. He ain't responding nothing else to him. I told you he can't take my rights because they planned. They made themselves get caught. This is what come along with it. They wanted to get caught. You understand me?
Oh, that's what you meant by trenches paint. Okay.
What you mean trenches what?
Was it you that said that? With the whole narrative about Vonnie snitching with the text messages, like
I don't know who said that, but that was
but that was a focus. Everybody was trying to make it seem like that's what the text message was about.
No, that's just saying what he can top out to and this. And what he's saying, Don, some people like, damn, what he gonna tell on some going on?
I ain't gonna lie, I said that in my video. I'm intrigued to know what the Von name was for.
No, he ain't gonna tell him. You gonna tell me just like you orchestrated, and guess who you work for?
Vanny's dad comes from the streets and believes that if someone snitches, they can be called out. Durk's sister-in-law also labeled Vanny a snitch. Federal authorities fear Durk may try to interfere with witnesses, as he's charged with arranging hits. Jam, who cooperated with authorities, has been missing for months after being exposed by DJ Vlad.
There's a guy named OTF Jam.
That was wired.
Very ironic name.
Jam got him
put
in
everyone
a
in a jam.
Did 12 years.
12
got
years.
out, interviewed, said he kept it real, brought him cars, gave him $50,000.
Right.
This. Made mention that
Ain't no smut on his name. He ain't never been a rat. Caught a gun case. But eventually he flipped.
Teen reports say Jam was hiding in Atlanta. He provided over 230 gigs of digital evidence, including audio, video, and 20,000 pages of reports. This led federal authorities to charge Durk with arranging additional hits, allegedly on Stephen Mack, who killed Durk's brother, Dang, and Jam's baby mama. Fans noticed Jam acting strangely on Instagram Live, possibly hinting he was wearing a wire.
Give me the check on your man. What you got? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, when I was growing up, I don't have a day architect. Time go, don't have a day. Schools I thought that.
Durk tightened security at his house, only allowing family in due to fear of insiders or rats.
See from a mile away.
I don't think people realize that.
I could have a conversation with you for 5 seconds and know your cooperate.
As Durk spoke further into the interview that he tightened up his security, he stopped letting anyone but his family go to his house at this point, as he was worried about having a rat near him.
Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be my best friend never been in my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
Promise. Like, it's people like that I just don't allow around my girl and my kids. Cause it's like, I'm just a different type. I'm not the, we're gonna have family night at Durk house tonight. It's the, you gotta watch,
everybody at Durk's crib.
Yeah, we gotta, everybody getting watched. We gotta watch everybody. Hey, they go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like, that's how I play. Like, I don't play. I see from a mile away.
Despite the circumstances, Durk had looked out for Jam in the past, even giving him $50,000 to help secure housing.
What's his name, bro? Steady crying, huh? He's steady crying. Feed him. Feed him. Get him up so big mama get the tripping, bro.
See that?
Feed
For my
him.
baby. That's really how y'all hold y'all babies, ain't it? I gotta hold my money like this. This too much. Crazy though. My sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Just not what I want to do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof
Bro got out what?
You know
How many you did all?
How many years I did it now?
Yeah. That's your last bit. 12?
12.
That boy popped out 12 years. Yeah. So much money. We really just get in order to just figure out the lanes, man, boy.
Authorities investigated those appearing in the background of Durk's Instagram Live. Some were involved in the killings of Lil Pab and King Von, making it seem like a revenge attack for Van's death.
Solitary.
They big fan. We just looked at him. Man.
Let's go over there.
You got to be. What up, bro?
Boss, you good? My boy.
Let's go. They got real in here, man, because he just stepped in. The money maker stepped in.